In the air to right, and he did it again!
Thank you all for watching this here video. Please like and subscribe and follow.
Welcome back to the Lefties 2 broadcast. We got Class Season 2 Pearl Conference Week 2. This is the final games of Week 2. We're going to get into the standings and the schedule for the week. Let's go. Here are the Week 1 results. Myself, Brian, MentalMidget, all three 2-0 after Week 1. Evilprime, Colt 1-1, Dennis, Marco, and Egan all 0-2. Remember, there's 7 weeks, 14 games. So there's anybody's chance to still kind of move up within the standings, not over into the fat lady things. Let's go to the schedule for Week 2. All right, here we go. Week 2 schedule. Evilprime versus Egan. Brian versus Dennis. MentalMidget versus Colt. Lefties 2 versus Marco. And this just in, we got breaking news. All right, so here is the situation. Egan lost at sea, has missed the last 3 games, putting his matchup this week with Evilprime at double forfeit, putting him at 0-4 on the season and giving Evilprime the double win. Hopefully he could be back for Week 3. We'll see. Let's get back to the series. All right, so we got Game 1 here. There we go. Game 1 here. And again, guys, can you guys actually start recording a little earlier where you get the actual matchup screen? That would be fantastic. This is from Brian's perspective against Dennis. Brian and Dennis. Good matchup. Brian going to the auto bat. Let's see how he does versus Dennis. Again, Dennis had a 0-2 matchup last week versus myself. Brian, I believe, is 1-1 on the season. Yep, I think so. There's 3 people that are 1-1, so it'd be a pretty good actually, hold up. All right, here we go. Game 1 in this series. And again, guys, if you're going to record, please record a little earlier so I can edit it a little bit better and cleaner. But no point. No point in this game. Just kind of little request. Anyways, we're in Brian's. Brian is going to be the away team here in the top of the 9th inning. 2-0 in the season. Dennis is 0-2. So this is a big week to kind of boost yourself up a little bit and start running away with things, and Dennis to get back on track. So we're going to see how it goes. Dennis going with Wade right off the bat. And we see Brian, man, he has a much more offensive-minded lineup this season. Last season rolled with Josh, I believe won the Cy Young in the Violet Conference. Strikes out here with a nice changeup. Again, Dennis had a tough week, little Week 1 jitters last week. It happens to all of us, guys. I'm telling you, if you're watching this, you're playing, it is a little bit different when there's money on the line. And it kind of makes you your heart thump a little bit more. So you got to find a way to kind of mentally block that out, even for a cartoon baseball game. And again, going and attacking with a first pitch strike to hammer, but Brian here taking the patience and letting the ball come in, and he swings at another ball. So Brian's plate discipline here, not entirely great to start it off, but Big Dave. Telling you, man, all the offense in the world is good unless you're swinging at balls like such, right? Again, guys, plate discipline is going to matter quite a bit here. And that's a good shot right there. I mean, that's a ball. Right. So, but perfect timing and in the right spot. So you see there wasn't a lot of heavy contact. Also with auto bat, the cursor wasn't there as well. So, but hey, got to go Hammer Dave Tua or Mark Hammer Dave Tua. That is a murderous row to say the least. And you can see here, Brian Dennis taking his time, being patient. Nice changeup right there. Let's check out the timing. Okay, so he's waiting on it a little bit. Swinging at a ball again. So again, Brian, I don't know what's going on here, but swinging at a lot of bad pitches to start this game. Now, Dennis really needs to find a way here. Michelle, not the greatest pitcher alive. But hey, we go out there, get the W. Who cares, right? Now, again, with Michelle, 205 spin is going to give Willie that 205 spin, making it level 13, 215, 205. Tough player to go against. And good eye to start right there with Dennis. Got to find it, man. One little walk-off win will do it for you. Where is the victor going to come from? And again, there's probably, I don't know, man. I don't know Dennis's point of view, but I'm sure that looked like an auto bat type of swing. Michelle doesn't have a lot of deception, right? Her movement, even at level 14, 196, but not a lot of velocity. So, if it's a fastball, it's coming dead straight, right? Because it's got the four seamer and her curve and slider, not that great. There you go, up the middle with Andre. Yep, 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 yep. That's what you want. All right, winning run on first base. Interesting, the guy have Alexander batting third, high contact with low power. So not typically going to get a walk-off, especially there. But Rosa, okay. Interesting lineup choices here. Trying to get that real easy win. Now, again, with Willie, you can definitely adjust Willie in your lineup, but depending on how much spin a person has. But that looked like a strike. Just not a lot of contact, man. That's auto bat all the way. Auto bat all the way, in my opinion. All right, no problem. We're going to the 10th inning now. And Martin, still, here comes that heavy offense that Brian is packing. All right, where is he going to go with it? And again, with me, I personally am using Wade a lot. Double play ball. He's going to get the head runner. And double play. Oh, wow. Okay. Martin with that 182 speed, level 14. I don't know how I made that one. But regardless, get the lead runner. So that's pretty good. You can't blame a guy. You got to get one out, and he did. Double play was there. He probably should have had it, really. Baseball glitch right there, but who knows. And gets him swinging again. I don't know where Brian's patience is at here, but he's got to find it. He's got to find the patience at the plate. Let him throw you a strike like this one. Oh, never mind. All right, and see, the cursor didn't even move. That'd have been a bad soft contact because Carlos doesn't have a lot of heavy contact. Even at level 14, 173. All the pitchers have more contact than Carlos. That 222 power says something, but it's got to be perfect. So 2-1 count coming inside. That's a good pitch. The jam pitch, but 3-1 count. You don't have to throw a strike here. He doesn't. So bases are loaded. Here comes Leo. Heavy contact, 203, level 13. So you got to be careful still. A little blooper away. Slap shot, 184 speed at level 13. You don't want to walk in the winning run. That happened last week with Dennis, walking in a possible winning run, but he's attacking him now. 1-2 count, trying to find a way. Got to find a way. He goes down low, no problem. Got a couple pitches to waste. I'm going back up top here. Boop. And, oh, wow. That's the right spot, man. Look at that location. That was a ball. He got him swinging at a bad pitch, and that's just baseball class saying, gotcha. That's unfortunate right there. Going back in with the strike. Nice job. But that really is quite unfortunate because that was the right pitch. Got him swinging at a ball and just kind of blooped it in there. That's what high contact does, though. Got him swinging. There we go. Now you got to go inside. I'm going inside belt high. Inside belt high changeup. Boom. But laid off. I'd have got a little speed, though. Outside. Full count. You don't want to walk the pitcher. Obviously, that'd be an RBI. The runner's on the move there. Oh, what in the world happened there? But either way, Michelle, nice 2-out, clutch 2-out hit. Freaking mark in 196 all the way through. That was weird. I don't like the animation on that one, but he's got to come through here. Got to get this one. Brian taking the early 2-0 lead, potentially has a chance to go 3-0 on the season. Would definitely put him high up there in this bracket. I believe Evilprime, since he got the forfeit, is 3-1 technically. So Brian going 3-1 would definitely be a clutch spot. But we still got to get out of this inning. Full count once again. Good plate discipline. Finally, Brian finding it. And that's a strike. A little late on it. Got to get this out. You got to keep it within 2. That's a good changeup. Got him. 50-50 changeup. Nice job. Good location. Got him swinging out a ball. That Leo one, that Leo blooper, man, game changer. Bottom of the lineup coming through. So Santiago, here comes Dennis with Santiago's strike. Hey, man, swinging at strikes, all you can ask for. A little late on that slider. It's quite unfortunate. That's a game ender. And it gets him popping up. Double play ball. Got 1. Got 2. All right. Now, here it is. Alexandra, a good, solid power hitter. Someone you definitely want at the plate in this clutch situation. Not a bad pitch from Brian because he got that strike in last time. So going for the ball. Hey, good eye. Dennis showing some plate discipline. And strike one. Okay. Not much you're going to do with that unless you're right on it. Here we go. Good eye. 3-1 count. Get the tying run on the base path. That would be real clutch in this situation. Perfect strike. Dotted the strike right there. Now Michelle comes in. Better control coming up. And game over. Let's go to game 2. Nice job, Brian, getting the win. All right, we got game 2. Again, Brian, if you could record a little earlier, that would be super helpful to get that like initial versus like screen up, a little bit. Makes it better on the editing. Makes it a little more cleaner, but hey, whatever. All right. So Brian got Garcia here. Nice first pitch. That's a great spot. Getting one pitch, one out is what you want to do. Andre coming up. Dancing Portuguese bearded man. Nice little jam. 2 pitches, 2 outs. It's called pitcher efficiency. That sinker does play a little game on you a little bit. So Garcia can be effective even with level 14. One of the most consistent pitchers, and even with a solid extra spin, man, he's consistent. And then Harden coming through like glue. I think that was about 3 pitches. They gave him a hit somewhere. Wow, great job, Baseball Clash. All right. Make it easy, make it quick. You got to walk off with the 4 best hitters in the game, essentially. And again, Brian, mate, that's a strike. That didn't look like a strike, but that's a strike. So you can't blame a guy. So, swing at first pitch strikes. Not baseball clashed. Auto batted is what I call that. And auto batted. All right, strike 2. Oh, wow. That's an interesting spot, but hey, good eye. Good eye. Brian trying to go 4-0 on the season. Again, Brian goes 4-0 on the season, man. Puts him in a nice opportunity going into week 3. We'll release the matchups. And again, it looks like he's just going to walk him. Again, level 13 Roger. Bottom of the 9th inning. You don't want a hammer bomb. And walks him. All right. Hey, but now you get to face Dave, who has even more power initially, right? 232 all around contact and power. It's kind of ridiculous. They keep on bringing in more power outfielders. Now they got Justice coming in, aka Aaron Judge. I mean, a little crazy, man. Like, can you guys mini clip, man, got to be a little more original, I think. But they're bringing in players. Back up. Aiden Colony released from the Raiders. And by the way, this is being taped. They just traded for Kenny Pickett. So, little news break there. Okay. Yeah, can't walk everybody, but Tua is a good double play candidate with that slow speed. And there it is. Go 1. Got to go 2. Boom. Like glue. Nice job. Draw it up. Perfect way. Got some slow runners there. All right, Rosa. All right, Rosa. Got runners on the bases. Power is there for you. Level 14, Rosa. Way to lay off the first pitch, man. That's called discipline. Oh, right. Brian's not coming with strikes, man. There's no reason to challenge you if you're going to swing at some garbage. All right, good eye. 2-1 count. All right, comes that straight fastball. Nope, sinker again. All right, 2-2. Going low. Curve. It's a triple play waiting to happen. Got to get 1. Yeah, got to get 2. All right. All right. Last game he went with the lead runner. Could have had that probably. Rosa, not really the fastest outfielder. So it's a potential triple play, but, got 2 outs. Potential winning run there at third base. So Santiago creeps one in. It's going to be tough because Dennis is not swinging at anything worthwhile right now. And, yep, there we go. Boop. Easy pitching there. All right. Bottom of the 10th. Martin coming up. And what's he going to do? Hey, good. Strike 1, attack him. Martin, again, 182 speed. So double play. He hit into a double play. I think he almost hit into double play. It was a fielder's choice. But still, not the fastest. That's game over. Boom. All right. Gotta get it in. Gotta get it in. Dave's not fast. and have play at the plate. That made it more interesting. Oh, Brian gets the sweep. So Brian 4-0. Dennis 0-4. Let's go to the next series. All right, here we go. Game 1 as it goes in. Again, guys, please start recording when you're waiting for the game to load up. That would be fantastic. And we're going from Colt's perspective because apparently Paul didn't do his right, whatever. Either way, Colt, I believe, is 1-1, and Paul 0-2, I think, actually. All right, we've got game 1, and we got Paul, aka Mental Midgets, and Colt going at it. So Paul 2-0, solid 2 games last week, getting that sweep, and Colt 1-1. Again, Colt, solid player in his own right. Colt last season had Jay, so now he gets to face Jay. It'll be a nice little change of pace here. I believe Colt here has Mueller and Fernandez. So we'll see where he's pitching first. But that's a good start there. And again, this would be a great opportunity to get back on track here on week 2. 1-1, 2-0. So a lot of opportunities, as you guys see now. Brian leading the way at 4-0. Kind of like the same what he did last season, getting some solid W's when he was in the Violet Conference. All right, little payback from Jay. Summon the speed guys, little butterflies. All right, strike 1, nice pitch. And Paul executed pretty well. A lot of interesting gameplay, to say the least, last week. Let's see if we can execute a little bit better overall and get the wins. Man, this is where you got to learn. Colt, go watch How to Steal on Jay video. Right? I did it to you. Go learn how to steal on Jay. Doesn't matter. He scores. But Kaya, summon the speed gods, and Angelina doesn't have a lot. So learn. Watch this. All right. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. All right. Swung at it. All right. Watch this. Okay. Same. Mueller comes up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, a little longer. A little longer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he waited a little longer. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3. A little. Okay. So Paul's done a pretty good job changing it up. So not bad job on Paul's part here. Can't wait to play. That's gone. Murray. You don't need to steal when you're hitting bombs. So don't listen to me at all. Just play your game. All right. Colt knows what he's doing. He doesn't need to listen to me at all. A 3-0 count. Paul's playing a little bit more challenging opponent. Again, 3rd place overall last season. And Koo, what you gonna do, Koo? I miss Koo. Koo is a great player. Again, pretty overall, consistent player, contact power, even speed at 190 there. Not bad. Rye guy. Man bun himself. The Rye guy. All right. Inside pitch. Hey, 3 runs to start it out. Not bad for Colt. Let's see if he can go get it done with Fernandez. Fernandez is the guy, right? I love facing Fernandez these days, right? Got some power. You got some power and contact, guys. Fernandez is easy money, right? So again, Phoenix got a lot of boost. Level 14, 200 contact now. Go with that 216 speed. So let's see what he stays in that same area, man. That's just kind of a weird thought, but he goes right there, dots it. Again, level 14 Fernandez, 169 control. Going for the bunt. Wow. 2-strike bunt. You got to be really confident with yourself to go out there and get a 2-strike bunt. Anyways, quick 2 outs. All right, 1 more out, and Colt gets this W, goes to 2-1, and Paul will fall to 2-1 as well. Nice pitch. The floater just gliding across the plate. Up top, dotted it. Man, Fernandez with that low control, but when he dots one, he dots it. Okay. Get his eyes a little off the plate. Smart move. Now he's coming back in. I don't like this move typically, but we'll find out. Worked out perfectly. Again, Colt's good. Doesn't need to listen to me. Let's go to game 2. All right, game 2 coming up. Colt will be the home team this go around. Yeah, he'll be the home team. And Phoenix, again, bunted a third strike foul last game to start the inning off for her. As we sit here for waiting for Paul to press the button. There he goes. Welcome to the game, Paul. Nice little tip of the cap. Tip of the cap. Good luck, boys. All right, there you go. That's how you do it with Phoenix. That's the way you do it with Phoenix. Okay, stuck in his thumb. There you go. Figured it out. Paul's got to find a way to make a little comeback here, right? Get the win. Right? Get the W. 2-1, both of these guys. So whoever wins, obviously, according to math, they'll go 3-1, and the other person will go to 2-2. Right? That's how it works. So 3-1, 2-2. Pretty solid conference so far, minus our 3-time forfeiter. Well, there you go. We got a 3-0 count. Going right. Way! Oh, no way! With the way bomb! You never see that. The guy's got the least power in the game. No way, yes way. 2-0 to start it off. Holy cow. 3-1 count. Way. Opposite field shot. Wow, the power. And he keeps it going, baseball clash. Not letting him like that one. That was definitely a ball. Mueller rattled a little bit and disconnected. I believe this happened last week with Mark. There we go. We're back. Again, guys, if there's a disconnection and it really messes up the game, just reset it for exactly the same way. All right. All right. We got it out. Got it out. Tyler coming up. We didn't get to see Tyler last game, but we got one out here, top of the 9th inning. You guys just missed it. Way hit a bomb. And there's that little, what would you call that, little slice shot from Tyler. And Annie, gun down. Nice relay. Wow. Is he saluting his relay? Ah, he is. Good job there. Well done to get the 232 speed. All right. Colt, he can get this one. Colt can get this one here. Going down to Eric's coming up. And you can see 25 and 39 in regular play with Eric. Not great. But level 13, let's see what he can do. You got to be patient at the plate. As you can see, Colt does do manual, so more respect there. Letting a strike go by, though. That curveball. Testing the waters, right? Testing the waters. That's good eye there. Interesting spot for the cutter. You know, typically the a right-hander, you want to go the cutter on the outside, giving that like a wave movement. Plus, usually if they're hit late because of the speed, it usually goes a dribbler to the first baseman as Annie lets that first shot drop. All right, Fox. Time to steal base this time. All right. Cat and mouse game is on. Ooh, that cutter almost came in and got the edge, but nope, no backdoor cutter. All right, cat and mouse game. Anybody? Nope. I mean, why not? Walk the guy, I guess. Ah, finally. 3-0, I'm taking the next pitch, right? You're not going to, unless it's like middle. And it's middle. Oh, my. Oh, God, I love it when I call these. Guys, I do not watch these games or know the results unless someone tells me. But, good one spot, one pitch. Kaya, got to get one. You got to get one. Don't. That's a mental mistake from MentalMidget, right? You got to go and just tag. It's Neville. Know who's on base, man. All right, Jordan. Jordan is in the 4-hole. This is like he is level 14. Jordan is OP. Got to go home. Got one. Go one. Speed. He's safe. Got it. All right. By the way, that should be at least, that could be 2 outs right there. 1 out anyways. Murray homered in game 1. Oh, that's a dangerous pitch. A good looking pitch too. Good spot for that cutter, I think. Off the plate at strike. That's a good, man, 2 solid pitches to start this at bat, I think, from Eric. Got to find a way. Okay, and a great job there from Colt taking these pitches. Wait, make him throw you a strike. And really no harm, no foul. Now you got a runner on first base who's really slow. Who, what you going to do with the walk-off coming in? Here comes Jordan to win the game in a walk-off. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice sweep by Colt. All right, here we go. Game one. And this is from Marco's perspective. He's going to be rocking out here with Caroline to go with it. And again, we already know the results. I already know the results of these two games. So it's just kind of checking out Marco's pitching style and how he pitches, where he's going for. There we go. Little mutual respect. Hanzo coming up. And again, Caroline, one of the original players in this game, number 4, as you can see, right? Going to be a little easy for a lot of veterans to see Caroline coming, right? Nothing really new here. A little submarine lefty. 3-0 count quickly, and he's going right there in that strike. Upper deck. I'm right on it. That's weird. Right on it. Oh, maybe I'd go slow down and see if I was on top of it or not, but I was waiting for it, man. All right, whatever. 1 out. Good job. Way to get the first out there. That's how you do it. Going back inside. Patience is a virtue, right? Patience is a virtue here. And it's a strike. Bada bing. To a window. To the wall. They got 1 on. That's what you want to do. And we got King coming up. Big power hitter. Outside corner. Inside. Outside. It's over the wall. King. 2-0 lead. Easy money. That's the way to do it. Back-to-back pitches. Got a long single. Homer. Durant with 1,028 Durant bombs. All right, where is he going? Here. Going up top. Whoa, he missed his location. That is a missed location, and that's bomb. That's killed. 3 straight pitches of hits and 2 back-to-back home runs. Holy cow. That's a missed location. He was definitely going higher than that, and he gets a location there, 2 outs. But a way to start the game here is getting quick runs. A little excited on these swings here, but all right, 3-0. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th inning. An opportunity for Marco to get back into this one. Got to go get some Mei Ling. You see my ERA with Mei Ling, 5.8. Not entirely great. Winning percentage, I've won 5 out of every 5 out of 7 games, so not too bad. 500, 200 record. All right, not too bad. Okay, here we go. Chris, we got the first pitch. Not likely. Boom, there we go. Easy 1 pitch, 1 out. Again, 2 outs to go. 361 batting averages. Not really great with level 14 Ray, but he's Matty Manuel. Maybe he's trying to get better. I don't know what he's doing here. Let's see. Let's check it out. Woo, okay. All right, 2-0 count. This is how you get back into the game, right? You got to be patient at the plate. Wait for your pitch. It's slow motion time. Dotted it. He's super late and nowhere near that pitch in the top corner. That's a dot right there. That's that Mei Ling control. Knuckleball. That's a great way to follow that fastball. Right? Just an unhittable pitch there. The Andy Man can the Andy Man keep it going? That's the question. Mei Ling. You guys see Manuel. He is pretty still with that cursor. No movement. There's a little bit extra movement. And pretty patient with these first couple pitches after that first at bat. It's kind of connect here. That knuckleball kind of just floated in whatever direction it wanted. 2-1 count. Time to end the game here. 2-2. All right, let's go take him out of the misery. Win this game. Boop. And there you go. Okay. Ben, 3-0 in the season. Marco goes to 0-3. Go to game 2. All right, got game 2 coming up. Now, again, these are both from Marco's perspective because my dumbass decided it'd be a great idea to delete my videos early, which is weird. I don't usually do that. But Marco, it's on his YouTube page. I'll link his webpage in the description. So here we go. We got Murdoch going. And again, Murdoch, not my favorite pitcher in the world. Did some damage in week 1, so we're going to try to get that damage repeated here in week 2. By the way, this is the game of the week. Kind of worked out that way anyways. So strap in. This is going to be a good one, folks. And Hanzo getting there. Get the first out. Easy money. Just like the last one. All right. Pretty Ricky not doing pretty good things. Ray. Little ray of sunshine. See if we can kind of just mow these guys down real quick. On it! That changeup did no good at slow motion. He was right on it. Surprised it wasn't a home run, but a little early it looked like. So luckily, did not hurt us in the long run. And he's got Shitaro going. So this is going to be an interesting one. Got all bats in the lineup. And we got Robinson. All right. Oh, weird, slow exchange on that one, but a quick 2 outs. All right, let's go get out of this inning. Hangs and bangs a curveball. That was fat. Holy cow. That was, by the way, that was a mislocation on my end. So he had a Caroline mislocation, and on my end, that was supposed to be a ball. But nonetheless, we're going to get out of this inning as... What we doing, dude? What we doing? All right, we'll delete that part. All right, we're down 0-2 here in the bottom of the 9th. Hanzo, come on, bro. You're recording. You got it. All right, well, that's a good way to start. Hanzo is probably getting fired from that leadoff spot. I would have to say it's not working out. But let's see. Antonio, let's strike one with that sweeper go by. This is where you got to kind of zone in and be patient. You know, got to get one runner on. All right. Again, these games are a little bit more nerve-wracking because of the fact, again, like I say many times, money is on the line. All right, 2-1 count, patience, zoning in, is here, ready to go. And 3-1 count. Okay, got to get one runner on. That's how we got to work it. And he walks Antonio. That's what I want to see. Give it up to the guy with 1,128 homers. Already homered in the first game. And he swings at a bad pitch, but it still works out because guess what? King is the best bad ball hitter in the game. Contact, power, timing, and his skill. All right, Durant. Chance for a walk-off. That's exactly what we need here. That can just end it in the misery. Change up low, 2-0 count. Like the batting, gotta like the batter's favor here. The batter, good favor for the batter. Swinging out of my shoes, man. I really wish I didn't delete my side because I am thinking that was gone. It's like I saw that pitch a mile away. All right. Anyways, that pitch is through the. Oh, there you go. Right out of the reach. No, we gotta go. Oh, we're going. Gotta get down. Safe. Oh, wow. That wasn't a baseball clash mess up. I forgot there was Clemens there, so I'm kind of surprised nothing happened. All right. Robinson to the window, to the wall. All right. We don't test it this time. Tie game, baby. 2-2. 1 out. Ruth. The Ruth is on fire. All right. Robinson. Big hit and big shot Bob, man. Right. That was the game winner right there. All right, Ruth, let's go. 2-1 count, waiting for that right pitch to come through. Not a lot of speed there on second base. 3-1 count. I don't remember this at bat at all, so this is interesting. Oof. All right, full count. What's he going to do? Oh, that's on the line. 50-50 ball. Swinging at it. Ooh, okay. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but all right. Oh, another foul ball. This is interesting. This is like the battle right here. This is the battle. So 50-50 balls. And he walked him. All right, here we go. Maria got a chance. isn't it? Wow. Okay. That is a fast. Oh, man. I'd love to see myself on that one. That's a tough one. You hit the strike and no wheels at home plate. Nia. Nia. Chance for it to be a hero, Nia. Ooh, swinging at an inside pitch, just wanting it. You just want it. That last at bat, man, kind of frustrates you in that last at bat. Strike two. Okay. 1-2 count, not the count you want to be in. And just a little bloop. Bloop, bloop. All right. There it is. There's the stat line. 2 hits, 3. Got a walk in there somewhere with Ruth, I believe. And, okay. Got to get 1. Got to go 2. Got it. I don't know what's going on. 2 outs. Easy, quick 2 outs. Nice first pitch, double play. All right. Chris is up. Get him swinging at garbage. Some hot garbage, right? Get him swinging at the garbage. And just like that. Let's go to the bottom of the 10th inning. That's how you do it. Easy money. Murdoch. Chance to walk it off for himself. And ball 1. Ball 1. Ball 2. Don't want to walk the pitcher. That would not be ideal. And, wow, hits the strike. Gets 1 out. Gets 2 outs. Double plays for both players to start the inning. Wow, that was a strike also. Holy smokes. Hanzo, not the batter you want. Swings at a first pitch ball. And we're going to the 11th inning. Woo, okay. That's why this was the game of the day. All right, inside to Andy. The Andy man got wheels, man. Tough to double play. And he gets it through. Durant's not playing out of position. That's going to score a run. And just get it into second base. Get the ball in. Marco takes the lead here in the top of the 11th inning. Clementine. Let's get this guy out. See, that's not a good pitch. It's so low that anything closer, just looks great. And there we go. Got 1. Hey, number 1 rule, get at least 1 out. Come on, bro. Stop looking at your notifications, Marco. Frustrating. All right, 2 outs. All right, easy, right? Easy. All right, 3-2, 2 outs. Top 11th. Got to get out of it. And we can walk in here, get our little walk-off, right? Top of our lineup coming up. The good part. I mean, not the Hanzo part, all right? So, 2 outs. Ooh, 3-1 count. Good eye. Marco's got the eye of the tiger right now. Hanging changeup or curveball. Whoa. That turns everything around 6-2. Ray of sunshine just opens this game up big time. Murdoch, second home run, give it up of the day. Okay, let's get out of this jam sandwich. The bleeding continues. The bleeding continues. Okay, let's get it out of here. And it keeps it going. Another blooper. Oh, wow, that was tough. Got him. Nope. Wow. Okay. There it goes. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Got to have a comeback here. We're only down by a bloop and a blast, right? A bloop and a blast is what we need. Okay. Interesting. Can I zone in and have this epic comeback? All right, 2-0 count. Waiting. And Antonio, opposite field hitting. Got to get there. There's the bloop. There's the little bloop. And we got the batters to come up. King, Robinson, Durant, Robinson, power all around us. Can we get the 4 runs? No outs, bases loaded. We got power all around. Again, King, Durant, Robinson, Ruth. Strike 1, 2-1 count. Again, zoning in, waiting for that pitch. But the hard part is Shitaro's velocity keeps on rising with those looked at strikes, though. And it gets through. King comes through with that one. The winning run now comes to the plate. The anticipation. Durant, can he do it? Can Durant end it? Ball 1. Oh, man. Durant is, wow, that was the pitch right there. 101 on the corner, a lot of plate. And he gets one. That's a ball, too. He jams himself, but he gets it. 2-run lead. 2 runs to go. Robinson comes up. Antonio, they're at third base. Oh, he wanted it right there. That was a good pitch. That was a good pitch. All right, good eye. Sometimes you got to kind of re-zone after missing a pitch. You don't want to got to stay focused here. I don't know about that one, man. Those ones, you're usually on it. And tough pitch to lay off. You can't not swing at that pitch. That's a 50-50 ball. It was a ball here, but still. Come on, Ruth. This would be a great walk-off right now. A Ruth 3-run triple. Walk-off triple. All right, 1-1 count, 1 out. Where are you going with it? Dropped it down. 2-1 count. Sweating, man. The nerves are coming in. And he swings at a bad pitch. And, oh, double play ball ends it. Tough one. Good job, Marco. Let's go to the standings. All right, here we go. Standings for Diamond and Pearl as of week 2's ending. Jay Patel, Mr. Milan, both 4-0. Nice job, Milan. Lefties 2 right there. Cam, 3-1. Nice job. Matthew Tooper and Justin, both another lefties 2 guy. 2-2. Sean, 1-3. Sean Schulte and Joe Bear, both 0-4. And then, again, Joe Bear, Sean, they both came in to kind of help out the season because of 2 people leaving in this group. So sad that they're both 0-4, but again, they're both here to help. They weren't part of the actual draft to get their players they needed. So, again, big shout out to those guys, no matter what happens to them. But, again, the top 6 move on to the playoffs. All right, we're going to go to the Pearl standings now. Brian, the only one at 4-0. Colt, Evilprime, myself, 3-1. That's nice to see. And MentalMidget, 2-2. Marco, 1-3. Dennis and Egan, 0-4. So we really hope that I think Dennis is going to pull a couple wins here together. Should be good. Egan, we just hope he comes and plays because we need to make this a little bit more competitive, I think. But so far, Brian is owning the day. Good job. All right, let's go to the schedule for next week here. Scheduled. Week 3 schedule. Mr. Milan. This is going to be a battle here. Let these 2 Padres, Matthew from the Padres. So Milan, again, remember, he's 4-0. Matt, 2-2. Looking to kind of right his wrong after getting swept last week. Jay as well as 4-0. Cam, 3-1. So this is a battle of first place, third place kind of thing, but good battle nonetheless out of these 2. M Twins, Justin, Sean Schulte. So 2-2 versus 0-4. And other Sean, 1-3. Joe Bear. I think these guys played each other, I believe, last season in Violet, so that'd be nice to see. All right. And then Egan, hopefully he comes back because Paul would like to play somebody, I assume. Paul being, I believe, again, Paul's 2-2 and 0-4. So Colt, 3-1. Myself, 3-1. Let me double check. I just totally forgot. Yeah, Colt, and then 3-1. Myself, 3-1. So battle of some, first place, third place from last season. Going back to the schedule, Dennis versus Marco. Marco 1-3, Dennis 0-4. So that's a really important series. Brian, 4-0, Evilprime 3-1, based off of, once again, the 2 wins he got in overtime, the forfeit. So we'll see if Evilprime can actually knock off Brian. That'd be an important series. I believe these guys will play each other also in Violet Conference last season. All right, guys, that is it for week 2. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to love these 2 podcasts. See you next time.